We're back. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Nick.
Hello, Dr. Nick.
Yep. So, what is everyone doing? Oh, right. There was two things that I forgot to mention about this person. He has a
I'm
pair of
sleeping.
wings, and he has a third eye.
Well, geez, just grant him everything. while you're at it.
I was just rereading his description and forgot about that, because that's a new feature for him.
It just
I'm
happened
sleeping.
a couple seconds ago.
It actually happened earlier this week. But, okay, Watcher's asleep, but I was referring to the two people on the deck who are readying actions.
Yeah, that's what I'm just. Maybe it's on woke me up.
I'm ready my brash assault.
Oh gosh.
Oh, brash assault.
It is at this point you hear someone, or the person in the crow's nest, crying about something off in the distance. But, he just stands there and keeps his juggling.
Is he doesn't look away?
Nope, he does not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell her to go get the others.
Alright, I'll go do that.
Oops, wrong map.
Keep an eye on Captain America over here.
Did you
Is
just...
there a bell or something that the guy in the crow's nest is ringing?
He is currently calling for the captain, and he is ringing a bell, yes. He has not, however, ring a bell.
Aww.
I haven't
Hey,
even
why
played that
wander
game.
up to deck by himself?
Okay.
I guess I wandered up too for whatever reason.
You heard the bell. You've been on
I
enough
felt a
ships.
disturbance in the force.
You heard the bell. You've been on enough ships to know that probably means Kraken, pirates, or both.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess I meet Watcher halfway since he woke up before I got to him.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're
like,
stealing our
what's happening?
Krakens.
Is the Kraken? Is it the Kraken?
I don't know what's going on. We got that crazy juggler that we saw over in the Mage City, or rather, I should say crazy normal juggler we saw, is on the ship, and he doesn't look so normal anymore. He's got wings, a third eye, he's being kind of freaky, still juggling, being weird.
I'm
Or he
rolling
jumps
history
to the rafters
Sorry.
again.
Okay. What is Watcher doing?
I want to roll. I'm trying to think. I don't think.
I like him.
Since I was just making the Pathfinder character sheets, I kept thinking I was like, I'm gonna roll knowledge local or something, and I keep forgetting I don't have it. I'm gonna roll history to see if, like, I know who this guy is, off the brief description she gave me as we're running up. Probably not with that.
He's got a long silver beard, looks like metal.
The beard actually looks like cold iron.
Okay.
Which is kind of silvery. It's more bluish iron. Not exactly. There are a lot of mythological, and I use that word in heavy air quotes in D&D, mythological figures that this person might fit. He could be any number of outsiders. He could just be a very powerful being who's decided to go willy-nilly with polymorphing.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I need to go get some.
And we never heard from him again.
And nothing of value was lost.
Weiss gets into the crow's nest adjacent to where the caller was crying out, and he like looks for what the disturbance is.
It is about half a mile out, and there is just something large popping up and down in the water. It is a distinct figure that you have seen before and had hoped to never see again. It is a kraken.
Great. Perfect. Seriously,
I look at
perfect.
Dagmir and I'm like, time to earn your namesake.
Before anything else happens, I'm using a power.
Okay.
Okay, that's one. 'Cause I don't know how to hide my rolls.
You can't hide it from me, so...
Two.
Oh, is this for the,
Yes.
Is this... Okay, there is a way to do it. Hold on.
Do you want me to
Wait,
redo
are you
it?
a
or-
rogue or a witch?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I think...
dick.
Oh, I know what it
I
is.
know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Do you?
I don't like it.
That is the command, and it will send those directly to me.
Okay.
Weiss
Nice.
sees the shape and then jumps down
Oh.
and gets the cannons ready.
By the
Why do
way,
we travel by boat again?
this is for Dagmar.
That first one you rolled?
All three of them have to be.
Oh, okay.
At least someone's rolling for me, because I suck.
So it's the first 3 rolls that you replace?
The first three they have to be important. So like it's like she can't just go like I'm rolling perception to look at this nail. Like,
So
it has
it's got to be
like,
something
in combat,
combat
a
worthy.
save. It has to
Okay.
be like a saving throw, an important skill check.
Initiative roll.
Yeah. Hold on.
'Cause-
In order, the next 3 rolls the target makes for any of the following things: attacks, saving throws, and skill checks. At the DM's discretion, trivial rolls and rolls that the target makes in non-dangerous or non-stressful situations cannot be replaced by your recorded rolls.
Okay. Alright. So, what is everyone doing? It is not initiative time yet.
I'm just waiting. I'm not going to do anything yet.
Well, did what?
Oh,
I
oh,
drop
no.
kicked him.
Oh, yeah. Make an attack roll.
Did Weiss yell out that there was a kraken?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so-
Let me check something.
And I'm gonna
Just gonna-
yell as I'm doing this. I'm gonna yell America. Just America!
Yeah, you know what?
Because
That'll.
Already in action.
You know
I
what?
saw
Those
his
will be
name.
the only 2 things that he has up.
So happy.
That will hit him.
I have to yell America while I'm doing this because of his name.
Yeah.
Roll damage for a melee basic attack.
Okay.
Wait. Are you attacking the Kraken? Or are you attacking the weird beard dude?
I'm gonna attack the weird beard, and I'm gonna use my assassin shroud so that he has 2 stacks on him.
Okay.
Why are we attacking the weird beard though? We don't know anything about him yet. He's
Hey,
cool
that's
and
why
interesting.
I kicked him in the mouth.
He has a beard made of steel. How can you kick that?
By being amazing.
Okay. He has taken damage.
Wait, who were we attacking?
The Muslim.
He's also not
We've got-
Muslim. He's Arabian. There's a
We've
huge
got
difference.
Much bigger problems. Points to sea.
Uh,
Points to giant tentacle thing.
I will point out that I adjusted his health bar for taking damage, so you have some fairly huge problems.
Oh wait. Also, he's not bloodied.
No.
I gain 7 health.
Okay.
Hey, so Weiss would call out to the captain, Kraken, and then like almost yell commands to get the cannons ready.
Mm-hmm. A few deckhands are beginning to rouse at this point. The guy is still juggling. You barely even broke his stride.
Oh god. Seriously, I would like call you back over here and just be like, okay, look, you see the giant tentacle? I would grab his head and point it towards the sea.
Listen.
Like,
You guys keep saying like all this stuff like, oh, why are you doing this? Well, I'm doing this because I started this kick before the Kraken happened. So I've been in like midair this whole time.
oi.
He will take one of the balls he's juggling and throw it off the side of the ship towards the direction the Kraken is coming from, though. And you notice he throws it with great amount of strength. He will say, "You might want to close your eyes in a bit. I'll tell you one."
Alright.
But at this point, you can do whatever it is you'd like. You've got about, another minute until the Kraken gets here.
Okay, Weiss would finish prepping the cannons, and when he tells him to cover his eyes, he kind of just looks at, sees what he throws, and then he just kind of does it. Just puts his arm over his eyes.
I gotta wait.
Anyone gonna do anything else, or just let the Kraken arrive?
So,
I'm just
so
gonna
wait,
stare at this guy.
did we attack this guy?
I did, and it did. Well, I only did 11 damage though.
Hold on. I'm gonna,
I just need it to be there to note something.
I'm gonna roll.
That I find that offensive.
Jesus, Kraken.
I'm gonna roll insight on this guy in front of us to see like if he's like against us.
Okay. If he is showing no sign of it.
All right, well, I guess the skill check that's my turn. So, I'm gonna mark him then.
Okay. At this point, the Kraken has arrived, and it will be right about here. And, oops, let me roll initiative for the Kraken and everyone else. What is the Kraken's initiative bonus?
Why do we travel by boat again?
I don't know.
Can't we invent some, convenient form of air travel? Or there be air Krakens?
There is air travel. You never asked about the airships. That's easy.
I hate you.
You were so close to the nation that has them, too.
I am never braiding your beard again.
Then we'd have sky krakens.
Those things are called dragons, by the way. just as a heads up. Oh, wait. Good job there. Good job there, Chief. The Kraken rolled higher than you. Has Ethan rolled his initiative or Dagmire?
Wait, who?
You and
Oh,
Dagmire.
right.
Oh my god. I actually rolled, like, something.
Okay.
I get a +2 because of Dagmare, so I get a 26.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so
I will actually I will subtract from the Kraken's roll. I will make it a 25. And if you wish, I can, because that's the same effect. Because if it's for everyone, then it's the same effect.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
A plus
No.
two,
Yeah.
a plus
it says
two
+2.
to your initiative would indicate, or would also be a -2 to what, or your enemy's initiative instead.
Oh.
I had put everyone's initiative in already, and I didn't feel like refixing everyone,
Okay.
so I'm just subtracting 2 from the enemy.
I thought we were gonna get the bonus and he was gonna get the negative as
No,
well.
no.
So I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Actually, I think Dagmire will go first, surprisingly.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
Yep.
I get to do something?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Okay, is he within, like, melee range over there?
Yes, you could hit him from the side of the ship.
Okay, so...
Aphin's gonna start chuckling.
I've been to Japan.
I've seen this before.
Surprisingly, there is no Japan analog in my world.
Oh, I can't... Oh, hang on. I just smudged green eyeliner all over myself.
There's green on your face. Must be a ghost.
God damn
Alright,
it! You are not playing that character.
Alright, and if I charge, I get an extra 2, right?
Yes.
To hit? No, you only get a +1.
I meant to move forward.
Oh, you get your full movement.
Yeah, isn't it full
Again.
movement +2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a charge is an actual standard action.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
It's-
get there from where you had been.
Okay, so can I hit him from here, or no?
You would need to be here. Oh wait, no, you have a pole arm. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, yeah, I have a reach. Okay. I am going to use
Did I?
my daily denying mark. It is a melee weapon range. Hit. If I hit, it's 3 weapon plus strength modifier damage, and the target is marked.
I already
Even if I
rolled for
miss,
you.
Yeah, I know. So I guess EQ's roll will be my roll
You got
against the target's AC.
that was your first one.
Alright, so will that hit the target's AC?
Does that power negate what the nature of that roll?
What do you mean?
That was an automatic failure that you rolled for the first
She
one.
misses. She
Then-
automatically misses.
Then no, you do not hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so I just blew my daily for nothing?
Unless you have miss half damage effects.
I do have missed half damage effects.
No, then you do half damage on this hit.
Okay.
That's why he was laughing, because he just, like, you just run past him screaming and then just, like, slip on a fish and fall. And he saw it coming. Because he's a seer.
Alright, so half of that, which would be
17.
No. Yeah, 17.
Okay. He took the damage. Took it like a champion.
Does Kraken have a health bar?
Yes, he does. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me fix that. Now you can see it.
Oh lord.
Jesus, hey, Kraken is up. He will attempt to hit Dagmire. Does a 31 hit your AC?
Yes, that would hit.
Okay. He will do 20 points of damage.
Ouch!
And that will be the end of his turn. Affin. Name.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shadow Step. Can I noose a Kraken?
Yes, the power does not care about size.
Why would you want to?
Why
Wow.
wouldn't you want to Kraken Doom?
Seriously?
I got this. Totally got this.
Seriously? Oh, that was so exciting.
Wow.
Oh. Damn! Pardon me, this is a completely new class. I have... You know, it's almost like I didn't pick these. But I did, so... You know.
I was about to say, did you just use Lamb's character sheet?
Who?
Lamb?
No,
Oh. Oh yeah, I deleted that character sheet, didn't I?
I guess. Okay, I'm gonna use Gloom Thief, and I'm gonna use Assassin Shroud, so there's 2 stacks on him.
Okay.
So...
2 shrouds.
That's right. That is correct. 34.
That will hit.
I'm invisible,
Okay.
so he gets a -5 to hit me.
Yep.
And my health goes up 7.
Okay. Any damage?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see all the crap that I have. So the Kraken is gone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So I don't
It
get
is.
combat advantage. Somebody needs to start giving me combat advantage.
What happened to the Kraken?
I see the Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard it's gone now.
It's gone as in it's went in combat. It had its turn.
Oh. I thought it was like, Kraken's gone.
I have a brutal
that's what I
weapon.
thought too.
There we go. Okay, I got 25.
Okay. Anything
Back to
else?
my turn. Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
Watcher, you are up.
So, probably want to turn my back on this guy, but the Kraken and him, I'm gonna call out to this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "Are you with us or against us?"
He will shrug and say, that's a matter of perspective.
I would yell back over my shoulder, "You are so helpful, sir. I appreciate your contribution to this fight."
You haven't seen his contribution to this fight.
2,
Exactly.
4, 5, 6.
The Kraken's just gonna blow up soon, so.
7, 8. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to charge the Kraken. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm not going to charge the Kraken. I'm going to move my speed. And then can I make a running jump and jump onto the Kraken
You can attempt to, yes.
from here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So let me find my stuff. Whoops, plus 9. Oh gosh. This is gonna be like where I just like crit fail and jump into his mouth. 27!
You can make it onto the Kraken.
Oh, did you jump onto the Kraken's mouth?
No, I jumped onto the Kraken. Right there.
Snargosh isn't here to do it.
So, I'm guessing that's my turn, so...
Yep.
In the meantime, this guy is still marked if he tries to attack anyone in the party.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
His wings will carry him here. He will shoot a beam out of his third eye as he's running. And by running, I mean flying. I actually know what that is. I just need to roll that. Okay. Okay, let's see. The beam connects with the Kraken, delivering a very, very sickening sound as it hits. And he will then attack him with his sword. That he is not wielding in his hands, but is instead wielding with his hair.
What?
What?
Yep, you heard me.
He's wielding a sword with his hair.
Yep,
Got like
and
that Medusa food.
and that Kraken is about to have a very bad day. Okay. 2, 3. Oops, why is it not? Oh, there we go. 4. And as the blade hits the Kraken, it makes a sickening noise as he lops its head off. The Kraken gurgles and screams in agony for a few seconds as it slowly sinks into the water.
Guys?
And he will extend his hand that you did not realize he was as close to you as he was, but he's extending his hand. Let's see, that's a times 4. And he will fly you back up onto the ship. Oh boy. That Kraken is dead. That Kraken is double
What?
dead.
I barely got to do anything.
Now you got to contribute as being part of a Kraken Doom.
I took a hit to the face.
That's contributing.
All I did was take a hit to the face.
And he will rest himself gently down on the ship and say, is everyone alright?
I'm gonna jump back.
How are you? Yeah, it's like...
I spit
You got
blood
some
out over the
explaining to
railing of
do.
the ship. Just spitting blood out everywhere. I've taken a hit from the Kraken. Like, really, you could have jumped in sooner.
Say, I could have, but that wouldn't have been nearly as interesting.
Fair point.
Vice bows slightly and says, "Thank you for your assistance."
I'll nod and say, it was no problem. I'll say, as for explaining, what is there to explain?
The wings, the hair, the beard.
Eye.
The small
The
dick.
juggling. This obsession with juggling.
I picked up the juggling on one of my many travels. It was a interesting venture. As for the other stuff, well, that's just part of who I am now. Some creatures, as they grow and become more powerful, adapt and gain features like this. You'll
Seems like
He'll look at Dagmire's glaive and what polearm do you have?
polearm. It's a jagged halberd.
He'll look at the halberd and say, "You yourself have some sort of strange concoction on that blade of your halberd."
I don't know what you mean. The pointy end goes in the enemy. That's all I care about.
The pointy end made out of elemental ice.
Oh, gosh.
She'd go pretty quiet about that.
He'll say, "I didn't mean to strike a nerve, but you have adapted something that you have found along the way into a weapon that was not originally as designed. That's merely what I've been doing."
Don't remind me. But you make a fair point. So, what's your story? What brings you here, besides sheer curiosity, like myself?
He'll laugh for a second and say, "Well, it is actually you that caught my attention.
What?
You don't belong here any more than I do."
What?
He'll shrug and say, "That's the truth. You and I both don't belong here."
No hablo español. Speak English. What do you mean?
It's common.
We don't belong here.
He'll look you over for a second and just go, "Oh, it appears you haven't noticed yet. Well,
Notice what?
there is a great potential in your future, and should you ever realize that potential, I'd like to employ you."
Of course there's potential in my future. I am a Krakendoom. There is nothing but potential in that name. And if it's potential, I shall reach.
He'll nod his head and say, "Yeah, interesting. There is much potential in all of you, but there's an interesting potential within you." And he will say, "That is mostly why I came along. I was also looking for something to do. Arcanus figures it'll be another 400 years before he actually needs my help, and I don't know if I want to go jaunting off somewhere else."
Well, unless you have something for us to do, kindly bugger off.
You said you wanted to hire me. Why?
Hmm.
To what end?
He will say, "You have the same potential as a mercenary as I do."
I'm not just a mercenary, though. I am everything. Everything I'm needed to be, no matter what it takes.
And he'll laugh at that, and he'll say, "I am too." And he will,
I see that. I just don't look like everything I've encountered.
"Oh, I don't look like everything I've encountered either. I only look like the parts that would help me improve and stay alive in my line of work." He will, however, draw out of his pocket a piece of wood and start whittling at it. And he'll say, "Oh, by the way, close your eyes. I need to do something."
No.
"Well, it's your vision that's going, not mine."
What?
And he will speak a command word. And there is a dazzling array of lights off this side. Anyone who happened to have been looking directly at it will be blinded. Everyone else will be dazzled. It is only temporary, though.
Yeah, I did not close my eyes.
Chances are you'll just be dazzled. There's a few deckhands that are very unlucky right now, but after about a minute, the dazzling lights will subside, and he'll say, "Forgot about that."
So, we're all covered in sequins now?
No. He did not just glitter bomb the
God.
ship.
But
Hold
we're
on,
bedazzled.
You're not bedazzled, you're dazzled.
Oh.
I need a shower.
There's no sequins on you. You're fine.
I shake off the sequins. Like,
Okay, fine, whatever.
It is very late at the moment, but let's say I forgot about throwing that in there. Let's see. But yes, yeah, you have an interesting potential that not many people have. What
The
the hell
details of
just
this
what?
potential would be nice.
Something to. Oh, that was you. Let's say, tell me, what city do you hail from? Yes, but he meant like what city were you born in and raised in?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Where was Jarl born?
Jarl
Yeah.
was born in Bonerton.
Where was that town that had Jarl's statue?
What is it?
Generic fantasy name from Jake's campaign setting. Kava.
Kava.
Oh, that's it.
I am from Kava.
And we'll say he will reach into his leather armor and produce a map of the world, and we'll say, "Show me exactly where on this map Kaba is."
She would show him where at least she thinks it is.
We'll say, "There's no town there. Nothing. It's just a forest."
What?
I can take you there if you'd like right now.
So he's gonna.
That's impossible.
I'm gonna start laughing and go. "Ah, you went back in time. Ah."
There's no way. That's impossible. That's where I came from. Right there. Right where my finger's pointing.
Would
There's
you
gotta be some mistake.
would you like to see that place?
I would.
He will extend his hand and say, "Anyone who wishes to join me can."
Okay, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Do I have to touch your hand?
I mean, it's that or any other part of my body, but hands generally what
Alright.
people can
I'm
prefer.
I'm gonna touch your shoulder.
I'm gonna grab his beard.
Adventure. Ah.
Alright.
His beard is made out of cold iron. It is very cold, and irony.
I'm grabbing it. Grabbing
Okay.
I love
the
that
fuck out of
description.
that beard.
Very cold and irony.
There's a brief pause, and then you are hurtled across the world, and you arrive in a forest. You are in a small clearing. There were a few deer and other wild critters that were grazing in the area, but they have scattered at this point. And they'll say, and he will produce the same map that he had. You hadn't seen him put it away, and speak a command word, and it will show the location of where the lot of you are. And it was where you had been pointing. I'll say, "See? Nothing here."
This is some kind of trick.
Nope.
What kinds of illusions are you casting and why?
He will shrug his shoulder and say, "If you believe it's an illusion, then you have much more to do before I could even think of you as a potential ally."
Wait. Please, explain this to me.
He will think for a second. There is no simple explanation for this. The closest I can come is a simple traveler. But even that is not nearly explanation enough. You have traveled a great distance.
You have talked a lot of words, so I would like to pursue this. I would turn to my companions and say, it seems that something's happened to my village, and I'm curious as to their whereabouts or why this has happened, so I'm going to go with him. You're free to join me if you wish. I'm in this solely for the sake of adventure, knowledge, legacy.
Sure. Not doing anything anyway. As long as we don't have to go back to the boat.
Yeah, fuck the boat.
What does Watcher think? I look over to him and say, "What about you?"
I think Dave has muted himself.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What?
She, Dagmire is looking to investigate what happened to her village and is currently going to go with this person, and is asking if anyone else is joining her.
Well, I guess so, because I can't go anywhere else without this guy, so.
So who?
The guy with the beard and the face.
The one who
He
teleported
did-
you?
Yeah, he did sort of teleport us, so...
Yeah.
You will, I'll say, well, you can poke around here for a little bit and tell me what you find. That would probably be a good place to start. So anyone
Alright.
who wants to can make perception checks.
Shall. Once I know what my perception is.
Boom.
I'm not even gonna try. Wait, let's see if I crit. Nope.
Oh my god! I rolled something!
Wow.
You did. Good job.
Oh,
Weiss is
that's
still
the one up
better.
by everyone.
Weiss is always better.
I hate all of them.
Weiss is like the Aryan race of the fucking campaign.
I
Wow.
know, right?
Anything you can do, Weiss can do better.
That's gonna be his theme now.
Weiss and Dagmire, you both find a unusual occurrence. It's sort of a strange ripple in the air. It's not, you can't really describe it as anything more than that. It's kind of like a crack in the air, kind of like a ripple, but it's also not actually there. Like, it's weird.
I imagine it would feel very uncomfortable.
Being near it, yes, it is exceptionally uncomfortable.
Alright.
Does it seem like the whole environment around us is just an illusion?
It does not. It appears that everything here is actually real. It's just this crack or whatever it is that's off.
And has there ever been any indication that there was a village here? The like clearing of the trees, the ruins of buildings, anything?
Not in the immediate area.
So I would point out to watchers, like, what do you make of this?
Okay.
And what are you pointing at?
This like illusionary crack or something that we discovered. Kind of like a waving
Kind of a rift.
rift, yeah.
Okay, let me Arcana that. 27.
Can Weiss beat him? Can he try at least?
Probably.
If he really wants to make an Arcana roll.
I tend to have really lucky Arcana rolls.
You can assist me at least.
Oh, Arcana, the only thing Weiss can't do.
Rift
Yeah, I'll
is
just assist.
correct. This does appear to be... Okay. You might get more information with the assist.
Yeah, I just assist.
You do need to roll a d20. It
Okay.
does actually affect some things.
I assisted. I just go, there's magic. In friendship.
God damn it!
You decide to mimic what Aaron's character said and then realize it's not actually helpful. Rift is the correct word for this. It is a rift of some sort. Yeah, you've seen this before. It's usually something... It's the byproduct of magical effects gone awry. Something along that line. This one doesn't appear to be active, and it doesn't appear to be openable. Most rifts are something you can open from one side or the other.
This is impossible.
So you said it's not really active? It doesn't appear to be active?
It does not appear to be active.
My town, the people in it, the statue of my grandfather, where did it go?
And Buzz. I mean, what? Um,
He's still in the whorehouse.
no, that wasn't
Oh yeah,
Buzz.
that wasn't Buzz. That's right.
That's Visitrex.
Eh.
Alright, so... Can I try to, like, pump energy into this rift to try to open it?
You can attempt to.
Well, let's do it.
Roll me Arcana. Oh.
And it's a crit fail.
You start feeding some energy in, and as soon as it gathers the energy, you realize that if you actually try and feed it enough energy, it will kill you. So you do stop the process before it can start rebounding and trying to drain more energy than you'd give it.
Is that God guy still here?
Yeah, he's...
I'm like, hey, poke
God
this.
guy.
What is it?
He'll come over and say, well, Dagmire, concentrate on your village for a second. Roll me a wisdom check. Or perception, if that happens to be higher.
You say roll you a what check?
Wisdom or perception, whichever one happens to be higher.
I'll do perception. Sadly, no.
Who just disarmed a bomb?
I did.
Yeah, I got it.
As you are focusing in on your village, the rift itself begins to open. Everyone who is not Dagmar begins to see a superimposition of a village bustling with life and energy around the area, sort of phasing in and replacing the forest.
What is going on?
I'm gonna reach out and take as a dude's walking by with a loaf of bread in his phasing. I'm gonna take it and just start eating the phased bread.
As you grab it, you do get the bread, but a horrible amount of pain spikes through your body grabbing the bread. Or while grabbing the bread.
Oh.
Yeah. The man will just sort of chuckle at that and say, I would wait. It's another minute or two and this will be finished. Then you can steal whatever bread you want.
Dagmar will keep concentrating, and I mean, she's really focusing right now on trying to make this a reality.
After about 2 minutes, everything around you has solidified. There is no longer a forest here. There is a bustling town.
What the hell is going on?
My question exactly, I would turn to this man and say, what's happened?
You traveled. Not across time, not across continents, across other boundaries.
I don't
Why
have
are
any
we-
powers.
What was that you asked, Affin?
Why are we here?
Because she will return here.
So, when is here?
Same time.
I just wanted to prove this place existed, but
How,
don't
so how
understand.
can it be how can it be a forest and now it's a village?
And a desert. Right? I think. I have to go look at that.
Whatever. We'll just say it as a
Yeah.
desert.
I don't fucking care.
We'll say, well, if you traveled, but it wasn't through time, and it wasn't across the world, how would you have had to travel to get here?
but the reality?
Yeah, another plane.
Ghosts.
Plane is closer. Reality is the closest.
Oh,
This is one of many universes that exist. You just happen to...
So you're saying I sidestepped into another reality?
He'll nod his head, yes. And you aren't the first one from this world to do it.
Watcher just lays down. His head hurts.
I don't have enough beer for this!
He's turned into a Scotland.
He's turning to alcoholism.
So if she traveled to this plane from the one we're looking at, does that mean there is a identical her somewhere in this world?
Technically, there should be, by that logic.
He'll shake his head. No, this is an entirely different reality, for lack of a better word.
So when I phase out of another reality, I'm still whole. I'm still all there. It just changes everything. There's another reality where I didn't take this step or follow you at all. or concentrate in the village.
That
And I need
that
a drink.
depends. He will say that depends on the nature of time in the or the reality you step from. In general, you, the person you are right now, the conscious being that you are, is the one that moves. You do not replace another being. You do not leave behind a duplicate. You move between realities, and you are not the first from here to do it.
Who
And
was
as
the
for
other?
the rest of us, are there copies of us in this parallel universe?
He'll shake his head. Probably not. The exact set of circumstances necessary for you to come about was probably not created here. But he'll say, as for the other being, well, I don't know his name. Never really met the fellow. I just know he did it. So
What does he look like?
look around for a second. We'll say, kind of like that statue over there.
What?
My-
I have. Watcher has a heart attack and dies.
You're telling me my grandfather stepped through realities?
And he'll say, I suppose if that's your grandfather, then yes.
So he's alive.
If he was a doctor and happens to be in the year 1885, I quit this job forever. But he'll say, he very well could be. This power does.
Dagmar would get really excited at this point.
This sort of power does usually come with some form of longevity or immortality. But we'll say.
Incredible.
We'll say. I suppose if it could be. This is something else this is a power that I happen to have. I've been doing it for a very long time, though. Very long.
Could you take me to him?
That would require knowledge that I'm not privy to. I do not know where he went or what became of him after his trip. I just know that he made the trip. And if I'm correct, he made the trip with a lot of other people.
It's a party. Okay. She's really excited now. You know, she's like chain smoking.
I'll say, but if you intend to return on the world that we had just been in, we must do it soon. The rift is going to close. And
Well,
as powerful
wait.
as I am,
This is my home. How can I go back to a place where my home just doesn't exist?
because at any point in the future, you could willingly return yourself here if you try hard enough.
And do you know which reality my grandfather might be in? Even a chance?
Well, seeing as how you subconsciously managed to make it to the one I was in, your best bet would probably be that one. Something drew you there.
Going back.
He will like, open the rift up and put his hand forward. Anyone who wishes to return, step through.
Yeah. Step through.
Yes.
I was looking forward to seeing Mustache Weiss.
Bizarro Weiss.
He's a blackguard. He's just killing everything, and he's good at nothing.
And he always acts. He acts first and asks questions later. None of this standing around and readying actions.
The trip back is very, very jarring, but you have managed to return to the clearing you had been standing in. The man steps through the portal and behind him it closes entirely.
That place is weird.
This is incredible.
I'll say, your powers are great, but they are in need of much refinement.
Could you help me?
He will look unfortunately he will look very saddeningly towards the sky, and see that there's a darkening cloud brewing over where you are, and say, unfortunately, I have overstayed my welcome. But I think, should you travel along with your friends, you will manage to age yourself in such a way that you can seek me out for further training.
And look for my grandfather at the same time.
Yes, that is something you can always do.
Perfect.
You'll say, before I go, since I did sort of, bop you off from where you had been traveling, is there somewhere in particular you're heading?
Not the boat.
We're heading to some orc village to return a totem.
The Weiss would show them on the map where they need to go.
I'll say, anything else before I depart and send you on your way?
Is there a way to summon you specifically?
He will, he'll think for a second, and he'll reach into his pocket and grab a small coin or a token from his pouch and toss it, or from his pocket within his armor, and he'll toss it to you and say, when the time is right, this will help guide you to me or myself to you. The coin appears to be very, very old, and it appears to have some sort of a defaced, or it once bore the image of a dragon, but it appears to be defaced and very old.
Now, she wouldn't care. She'd just say, thank you. Just thanks. She's just so excited.
You will,
Can't think of words.
He will incant a spell, and you will be off on your way. And as you are being whisked away across the world, he will disappear before your eyes. And you have arrived in the right outside of the village of Meha.
And Weiss would start on his way to track down Ascala's sister.
That would be Ascara. Okay. The village has been rebuilt. It appears to be thriving and bustling, doing much better than it had been when you were last here. Ascala's sister is currently attending to duties as head of the tribe. She will look up as you arrive and enter in the town and say, welcome, friends. But she will look very distraught as soon as she sees the two missing, or the lack of two of your companions.
Yeah.
Pulling the totem from his pouch, he would hand it over to her and then begin the long tale of her final moments and tell her the whole story.
She looks very somber and attempts to maintain face, but as soon as the story has been finished, she will break down crying.
Oh, not an asshole.
She will clasp the totem in her hand and say, "Thank you very much for this."
Weiss would bow and say, it's the only thing I could do for her, and I'm sorry for that.
Dagmeier would squeeze Ascara's shoulder and say, hey, think of it this way. She died honorably, so she shall live honorably in the afterlife.
She'll smile a bit at that, but say, I need time to mourn and prepare our own rites. And she will say, unless you have other business, feel free to stay about the village as long as you need, but I must go and take care of my work.
As a jest, we, the night here, since we technically went off the boat late at night without any sleep.
Mm-hmm. Your sense of time is a little screwed up because of that teleport, but, a night's rest will fix that. As the night passes, you do manage to get a restful night of sleep. And as the morning comes, you hear some cries of hunters heading off to do their morning hunt. The morning has arisen. What does everyone wish to do?
I guess we
Well,
should.
we need to go somewhere.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, we forgot about the plague. Again.
No, we didn't.
Well,
No, you turned it into an arm.
yeah, but that doesn't mean they're gonna know what to do with it or how to stop it, or even if they do, they're not gonna be able to.
Yeah, one guy had kind of a suspicious look when he took the arm, and he seemed to know what it was going to happen. So I'm sure we'll find out about it later.
Well, how about instead of finding out about it later, we should go fix that now.
Okay.
'Cause I don't remember where
Dagmar-
we were going.
To the
Yeah,
Major
Dagmar would
Alliance.
just kind of look to the group and be like, you know, you guys go where you want, I'll follow. You know, if my grandfather's out there, I have no doubt that our paths will cross. They were meant to.
Well,
Well,
it'd
Why
be-
were Why were
Go
we
ahead.
going to the Magocracy?
Because my master was assassinated, and people are hunting me,
Oh.
and I need to figure out why.
Yeah, I suggest we keep pursuing that at the moment.
Which one?
Watchers. Trying to
Alright.
find out why.
As long as we have something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And I'm
also means
following you guys.
Well, if we go do Watchers, I can get paid for finishing that job. It's a lot of fucking money.
Well, despite the fact that it's about a half an hour before we normally end, I think this is actually a good point to end this session.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So, we'll be back next time for more Basements and Bears. We'll be back next Friday, starting at 5:30 Eastern. See you guys then.
See ya.